Hello YouTube, my name is BTide and today we have some Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered, and obviously I'm going to be channeling my inner Nero Cinema here today to talk about Modern Warfare Remastered in a broad topic commentary. We're talking about Raven Studios or Raven Software, whatever you want to call them, the Amos Hodge Twitter or the Wendell Wobble Twitter, whatever you want to call that, and just the support of the studio as a whole. Where is Raven Software gone? Because Raven Software was the white knight of the Call of Duty community, and now it seems like they've been lost in the last crusade. I haven't seen anything from Raven Software or from the Wendell Wobble Twitter, which is supposed to be the support Twitter for the studio, in a long time. And I realized that it was the holiday season, but being a content creator on a much smaller scale, I can tell you that you can't just neglect your audience for this long or shit's gonna go down. People are gonna get pissed off, and that's what's happening here with Raven Software. There's a lot of people making a lot of different commentaries. There's a lot of people making a lot of different comments, I should say, of Raven Software, asking them where the fuck did they go, because there are bigger problems in this game now than there have been in quite some time. Leading up to the launch of Raven Software, we had crazy fixes. Every single time anyone opened their mouth, they would fix it. Like the tiniest, smallest, little craziest things, they fixed everything coming up to the release of this game. They fixed the headshot and melee icons in the fucking kill feed, for Christ's sake. Like the most minor, minuscule, stupid little things, they fixed that stuff coming up to the release of this game. They fixed the medals. You can now turn off the medals if you don't want to see them. You can turn off the kill counter if you don't want to see that. You can turn off almost half the fucking game because you might whine that it's not like the original. They fixed all of that stuff coming up to the release of this game. Every little thing, like there was not something too small for them to worry about. They changed absolutely everything in this game. But now, when there's bigger problems than ever, they're gone. They're nowhere to be found. There are problems with perks and challenges in this game that just don't work. There are kill cams ever since the last update. The kill cams are completely fucked. Like, I'm not sure how it works, but every so often your kill cam just won't work and you won't be able to see where you're being killed from. We've had a couple different theories of why the kill cams don't work. My prevailing theory is that Nemesis kill cams do not work. So if you get killed or if you kill one specific enemy enough times and they become your Nemesis, whenever they kill you, you cannot see the kill cam. I find it this way just because whenever I'm playing, I'll end up getting killed by the same guy a couple times, and then I'll get pissed off because that's the guy that I want to see the kill cam, right? Because he's killed me from the same spot a couple times, and usually I just mash the square button until I respawn because I don't care about the kill cam. I'll just go some other direction and I'll kill a bunch of different people on my next life. But sometimes I'll get killed by one guy a couple times, and I'm like, damn it, where are you? And then that's the time that I can't see the kill cam. Whenever I want to see the kill cam, I can't see it. So that's a huge problem with Modern Warfare Remastered. There's still a bunch of problems that have been with us since launch. Collaterals. They have not fixed collaterals in this game. So there's a bunch of problems in the game. I haven't even mentioned a bunch of them. There's like spawn logic and a whole bunch of crazy, like really specific problems with this game that have been with us since the launch of Modern Warfare Remastered, and we haven't heard anything about them. We haven't had a community manager tell us, like, yeah, this is what's going on, like, we're gonna get it fixed, don't worry about it. Like, the closest thing we have to a community manager, let's just say this, is the Wendell Wobble Twitter, the Amos Hodge Twitter. On there, he says he wants to live up to David Vonderhaar and all this stuff, but he tweeted last on the 21st, and he doesn't even really respond to anybody on that Twitter. I found the only people he really responds to are like the major YouTubers and like the people that are already verified on Twitter. Like all the small people, when they ask him anything, I haven't seen him reply to anybody in a very long time. And the last thing that he really posted was on the 21st of December, and that was just some advertisement for the game. Like, it wasn't even like a big thing like, oh yeah, we're working on fixing collateral. Like, he never said that. He just said something like, oh, look at this new supply drop thing that we have in the game. Great, thank you. But living up to David Vonderhaar, like, you have to be out there, you have to be talking to the community. He's the closest thing we have to a community manager. This Twitter page is the closest thing we have to a community manager, and we're not getting the response that we should be getting out of Raven Software for the questions that we're asking them. I've been spamming them with questions. I've got so much intrigue about this game, and I have nobody to answer my questions. Nobody's out there listening to the community anymore, and it's just, I'm wondering where Raven Software is gone, because they were amazing. Everyone was praising them like crazy on the lead up to the release of Modern Warfare Remastered. Everyone was like, oh, Raven Software is the best. We should just kick out Infinity Ward. Infinity Ward doesn't get to make games anymore. Raven Software is going to be a main developer on Call of Duty now because they're so great. They listen to everything the community says. Well, that was all the way up to the lead up of the game. The game came out and instantly, boom, they're gone. What happened to them? I don't know. They disappeared. And then that's got me thinking, well, why would they just ghost us all of a sudden? Why would they just disappear? There's only a certain amount of extra content that they can put into Modern Warfare Remastered. We've got the Variety Map Pack, which is the last DLC, the only DLC that came out for CoD 4. That's the only other thing that they can put into this game at this point, right? There's only like 4 or 5 maps in that map pack that they would probably remaster and deliver to us, unless you're going to bring more modded maps and stuff like the night maps back. I'm not sure, but as far as developing new maps and things like that for the game go, we've only got the Variety Map Pack to go, so it's not like they're working on DLC like crazy. Yes, they are working on supply drop items. They're working on ranged weapons to go into the supply drops. We've had leaks of what ranged weapons are going to be coming. The FAL from Modern Warfare 2, the Kamchatka 12 shotgun, whatever the hell you want to call it. So they are working on supply drop items, and obviously Activision is probably hounding them for their sweet paycheck every single week. It's probably going to be it's the same thing with Black Ops 3, right? Cosmetic items at the beginning, and Activision just instantly jumped down the throats of Treyarch and said, look, your cosmetic items aren't making us enough money. We need to have at least $3 trillion profit this year, so you better get on there and start putting in some more ranged weapons, give people incentive to purchase supply drops. So Raven Software is probably making supply drop weapons, yes. But even still, supply drop weapons, Variety Map Pack aside, that content does not take that long to make. And honestly, like, Infinite Warfare is making 12 new variants for their game every 2 weeks. On top of all of the taunts and gestures and all of the outfits and camos and all that stuff in that game. There isn't that much stuff in this game. Even the cosmetic items in this game, there's not as much stuff as there is in Infinite Warfare. So why is it taking them so long to respond to our basic needs, like basic glitches in the game and basic errors that are wrong with the game, like laterals and stuff like that? Why is it taking them so long to get to us if they aren't exactly working on anything too big? Well, then that's got me thinking, maybe they are working on something that's pretty big. Stay with me here. For the first time in Call of Duty history, the strong empire that once was the community in this game has been split into two very divided groups. With the release of Modern Warfare Remastered Infinite Warfare, we have fans of just Infinite Warfare and just Modern Warfare Remastered. We have the new gen fans and the classic CoD fans. There are people like me who play both games, but most people will stick to one over the other because we now have that choice. Whereas in previous Call of Duties, we did not have a choice. Everyone just played the same game regardless. Now with the choice we have kind of corrupted the community, and now everyone is going to be looking for that choice every single year. Regardless of what Sledgehammer makes in 2017, people will be pissed. If they make a futuristic game, the boots on the ground fans will likely quit the franchise. If they make a boots on the ground game, the futuristic fans will be mad. And that's got me thinking, maybe Raven Software is neglecting Modern Warfare Remastered because they're already working on the next remaster for next year. Maybe they're working on Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. Maybe that's why they're neglecting this game. I think it's a stupid idea. I think they should perfect one game before they go into another, but maybe Activision is hounding them for their yearly quota of Call of Duty games. So just food for thought, those are my ideas. I want to know what you guys are thinking in the comment section down below. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.